morning, friends. It's gonna be a beautiful weekend, and that means only one thing. It's time for a ride, for hiking, for camping. So please join me for this adventure.
Today, on this beautiful day, I decided to ride to Table Rock State Park in South Carolina. This is beautiful state park, well known for hiking, camping, nice scenery, and of course nature. As always, I try to avoid highways. It takes a little bit longer. It took me about 3.5 hours from Atlanta to Table Rock State Park, but the scenery was definitely worth it. So just before crossing the borderline with South Carolina, I stopped in Stevens County Recreation Area for a little break. This is on Tougaloo River.
I think I'm gonna get to Table Rock State Park before noon, but I need to get there afternoon to be able to get to the camping site. So I need to slow down a little bit and take a break, and we're a perfect place for that. The camp is all set up. I rested a little, and now I'm gonna hike around the lake. It's approximately 2 miles trail. I think it's gonna be really nice and a good intro for tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be a tough day, so let's go. I think that's where I'm going tomorrow, up that ridge. Will be interesting. Isn't this impressive? So I'm gonna read what it says here. The Cherokee called this place Sakanaga, meaning the great hills of God. They sure are hills of God. So that's the Stool Mountain for God to sit there, I guess. And this is the tallest mountain is the Table Rock Mountain Summit for gods to eat. And that over there is Pumpkin Face. Don't know why. And the face facing us is Table Rock Face. Beautiful. A little scary too. 3,100 feet elevation. It's gonna be a tough hike tomorrow, but I'm up for it. I like that name. Okay, first we're gonna do an easy trail, Lakeside Trail. It's supposed to be about 2 miles long. It's pretty flat. It goes around the lake. You know, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I don't do a good research for places where I'm going, what to expect. Yeah, I really like it that way. I still want to get surprised, and usually I get pleasantly surprised. Like today, those falls are just absolutely, waterfalls are just absolutely wonderful, wonderful. I didn't expect that to see at all. Good morning, friends. I slept well, had a nice breakfast this morning, coffee, and I'm ready to climb the mountain. Table Rock, 3,100 feet elevation. It's gonna be a long day. Then after that I'm gonna do a Pinnacle Mountain, which is 3,400 feet, but there's a ridge in between, so there's not so much elevation, but it's gonna be a long day, about approximately 12 miles, and I'm looking forward to sharing this adventure with you. So a nice ranger warned me not to do all 12 miles. It's gonna be too difficult, but we'll see how it goes. So this is the plan. I'm gonna take right here, take Table Rock Trail, and then I'm gonna try to do Pinnacle Mountain Trail, and then return this way with Yellow Trail. Almost lost my footing. A lot of stairs, a lot of steps. What a view. What a view already. I don't know if you can see the lake down there. That's where the campsite is. Yeah, it's beautiful. From here you can almost see most of the South Carolina. You probably can't see it because of the leveling feature in the camera, but you don't want to slip here. It's very, very steep, and there's no way of stopping once you start rolling down. Just a warning, but it is beautiful. Was it worth it for this view? Absolutely. So this is Governor's Rock, 2,854 feet. So only 300 more feet or so to the summit. Almost there. I thought the worst part was behind us.
Same thing. Oh man.
Wow. It gets worse. Thanks for the encouragement. Speechless. Just absolutely amazing, but need to keep going if I'm gonna climb the other mountain, Pinnacle Summit. So I still have about 8.5 miles to go or so, so better keep moving. Is that someone actually carved these steps in this rock all over the trail to help you to climb this mountain. Just impressive. Whoever did it, thank you so much. Now I'm on a ridge trail and going towards Pinnacle Mountain. Views are not as spectacular as on the other trail, the Rock Trail, but this is still a very nice trail. I would highly recommend it. This is a really good way to get exercise. I'm loving it. A few obstacles on this trail, nothing that you can't manage. I think I made it. Woohoo! Pinnacle Mountain Summit. Yes! Unfortunately, there's no view, but it doesn't matter. If anyone knows what these flowers are, I would really appreciate if you would let me know, and let me know in the comments below. They're so pretty. So this is Bald Knob, elevation 2,849 feet. Pretty impressive views from up here. Don't know if you can see down, but it's very steep. I feel so lucky to be here. I'm blessed. It's a privilege to be here and experience this place. what can I say to summarize this video and this trail? I can say it was absolutely beautiful, but I think it would be better to describe it a different way. And that was evident on people's faces. I mean, everyone that you see on this trail is happy, joyful, and you can feel that joy because when you talk with everyone, everyone is so friendly and smiling, and it's just, I hope this video will do it the justice when it comes to scenery, because it's very, very scenic, especially the tabletop, the Table Rock, Pinnacle and Pinnacle Mountain. I mean, it was just incredible views. On the Pinnacle Mountain you can't actually see much. You have to go a little bit below to Bold Knob to see some pretty views, incredible views. Like I said, I just hope that this video will do the justice to this wonderful, wonderful nature and rugged nature. So what can I say again to summarize this trail? It was just absolutely gorgeous. I really enjoyed it so much. It started this morning at Carrick Creek Nature Trail that goes around the creek, but obviously I didn't go around all the way. I continued straight on Trail Rock Trail, and that took about 3 miles to get to the peak, to the summit, which is approximately 3,124 feet, and it was just absolutely beautiful. But when you get on the top, you really have to continue because there are 3 vistas, there are 3 overlooks that you have to see, and the one that is furthest, if you follow the red stripe, it will take you the one that is furthest away on the other side of the mountain, which is most spectacular, I think. Then I went back the same way on the red trail, and on the Panther's Gap I continued straight on the orange trail. That took me to Pinnacle Mountain, which is 3,425 feet. That was along the Ridge Gap Trail, which is very beautiful, but it's not as strenuous as the other trails. Either way, if you come on the Pinnacle Trail up or the Table Rock Mountain Trail, they are very strenuous, very high elevations, and they're pretty hard at some spots. But when I reach Pinnacle Mountain summit, there's not much to see up there. You know that you're on the top, but there's not much to see because there's so many trees, overgrown trees and leaves. I guess it would be better to visit that place in the winter. But half a mile below is Bold Knob Overlook, and oh my gosh, that was a highlight of the day. I really enjoyed that. That was almost just as good as the Table Rock overview. So I continued straight down on the Pinnacle Mountain Trail, and again I went back to Carrick Creek Nature Trail, but on the other side of the creek, and all the way along, even on a Pinnacle Mountain Trail, you pass above a lot of creeks. You see a lot of waterfalls, small waterfalls that accumulate eventually into this Carrick Creek. So it was wonderful experience. I did it 12 miles. It was almost 12 miles, a little bit under, but I'm in pain now. I'm hurting, but I'm not sorry. I enjoyed it so much. What I really enjoy the most are the people that you meet along. These are just special spiritual people that are happy, that are smiling, that are saying hello, you know, that are open for conversation, and you just can't find that in the city. So that's actually something that I enjoyed more than the vistas, you know. So I would highly recommend this trail if you have opportunity to visit this state park and to do any hikes. You don't have to do 12 miles. I would highly recommend it, and you're not going to be sorry. So if you like this video, if you got anything out of it, please give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe below for more videos coming up.
So next morning on the way home, I decided to take a little detour and see Caesar's Head State Park, which is also on my bucket list to explore. Even though this is the last day of this adventure, I am on my way home. The adventure is not over yet. I am in for a pleasant surprise. It's early in the morning, there's no traffic, and when I saw so many signs for 15 and 20 miles per hour speed limit, I knew that this road is special. Unfortunately, the entrance, the ramp was down for Caesar's Head State Park Visitor Center, so that was disappointing, but it gives me just another reason to come back to this area and visit this park. Then I got into fog and I had really hard time seeing where I was going, and at that point decided that I need to stop and have a breakfast.
Okay, quotation coffee, cafe was excellent. I met Miss Tina, Jay, and Princess, little dog, and I had a wonderful breakfast, met wonderful people, and this is what it's all about.